In ninth class, today we will deal with the study of unicellular and multicellular organisms, shape, size and number of cells in an organism, and prokaryotic and eukaryotic organism. First of all, we will discuss about unicellular and multicellular organisms. I have told you earlier about the unicellular and multicellular organisms. Unicellular and multicellular organisms are divided into two categories on the basis of number of cells. Unicellular organisms are those organisms which has only one cell and all the activities of the body are performed by the single or one cell. Example of unicellular organisms are amoeba, paramecium, etc. Next, multicellular organism. Multi means many. Multicellular organisms are those organisms which contain more than one cells or many cells, and every cell performs different functions. Example of multicellular organisms are plant and animals. We know that all living organisms show the characteristic to perform a specific functions or different functions. In multicellular organisms, there are a number of cells, so each cell has divided its function, and this is known as division of labor. Division of labor means every cell of the body has given a specific function. Every cell, every tissue and every organ of the body has given a specific function to perform, such as human body has many organs such as heart, stomach and muscles. Heart has its own function, similarly stomach performs its own function, and similarly the muscles. Heart function is to pump the blood, stomach function is to digest the food, and muscles function is to show locomotion and movement of the body part. So this is known as the division of labor. Division of labor means that every part of the body has given a different function to perform it very clearly. Next, characteristics of living beings is specific components of the cell. I have told you that in the cell there is nucleus in the center, and this is the cell membrane or plasma membrane. Cell structure in animals. But if we take the cell structure of plant, then there is present a layer around the cell membrane which is known as cell wall, which is present inside the plants. So in between the nucleus and the cell membrane there is a semi-fluid present. This semi-fluid is known as cytoplasm, and in this cytoplasm a number of cell organelles are present which perform certain basic function. These cell organelles may be endoplasmic reticulum, these dot-like structures are called the ribosomes. This slipper shape like structure is known as mitochondria, and these are the Golgi bodies. Each of these cell organelles perform different activities and help in synthesis of some proteins, enzymes, energy, etc. Like mitochondria is a cell organelle. It provides energy to the cell. In the form of ATP. ATP means adenosine triphosphate. Next cell organelle is ribosomes. Ribosomes help in synthesis of proteins. Next organelle is ER, on which ER means endoplasmic reticulum. On endoplasmic reticulums, ribosomes and attached, which help in synthesis of protein. If ribosomes are not attached, then the ribosomes are known as smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum, and these smooth endoplasmic reticulum help in synthesis of lipids. These are the two characteristics of living organism or multicellular organisms, in which there is division of labor and different cell organelles are present in the cell which perform different functions. Next, difference between unicellular and multicellular organisms.